But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
And the pressure was too much. They get him. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Tar Heels on 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think
you need to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 50. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out on the shoot, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. The Tar Heels racing to the line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Worthy. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Touchdown ball! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
That one falls incomplete. Get a chunk play on that one.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have two people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Give to the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a man, it's Harper. Buys a little extra time. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better?
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Makes the quick grab. Turning that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Worthy. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. To the air, it's Harper. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI.
He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Volunteers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
North Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. On his feet at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Off the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Worthy. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Volunteers look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Worthy. Here's a heat, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even...
Touchdown, Volunteers! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Tennessee, 48, North Carolina.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Right now, I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So here is the Tennessee offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Harper. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off-play action on first down. Finds his tight end.
It's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown ball! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Gilliam. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Vols are on the move. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the...
Going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Sticks it in his belly. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping...
And now the ball's loose in the end zone. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So that penalty is going to cost them the big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Let's go. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running in front.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the Heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss. And
oh, my goodness, he's still moving. There he goes to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer in with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Walters. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He's got it. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Walters. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him this time. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a nice gain.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical.
He's loose on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with a run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They're getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. When you get this deep in the season and that 0 is still in the lost column, that target on your back just gets bigger and bigger.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team...